How do you know if you're eating enough protein? Time to find out today. Hi, I'm Alex, sports dietitian and nutrition coach. Welcome to my channel. Great to have you here. Today we're going to be talking about protein. We all love protein.
I know you love protein. I love protein too.
Yeah, protein rocks.
It's such a popular macro. When you look at carbs, when you look at fats, when you look at protein, we can all see that protein is the one that everyone wants to be eating more of. But wanting to eat more of protein and actually hitting your requirements consistently, a whole different story altogether. Today I'm going to tell you the 4 signs you need to look for to know if you potentially are not eating enough protein. So then you know how to look at and level up your nutrition and eat more protein. The class commences now. Sign number 1 that you're not eating enough protein is that potentially you are experiencing a bit more hunger than usual. See, protein has a lot of properties that it helps us with in our body. We all know that it helps us repair and recover, but you may not know that it also helps keep us full. That is why I like to recommend protein for a lot of my fat loss clients. It's not just the physiological benefits that it can provide, but the satiety that it can provide as well. So if you're not eating enough protein, you might find yourself just a little bit more hungry than usual. Sign number 2 is you're seeing no muscle growth or you're actually seeing muscle loss. So if you're on a muscle building plan or a strength building plan, you should over time see some gain in lean muscle mass. And this kind of plan should be accompanied with eating enough protein. So if you notice that your muscle growth isn't really where it needs to be, it might be a sign that protein needs a bit more of a push. Of course, there are other factors that could be influencing this, of course, but it's always a good idea just to look at your protein because there's such a low-hanging fruit when it comes to this. But just the same, if you are noticing that you're losing strength and losing muscle, even though you're trying to keep those things, intact, it could be a sign that your protein needs to be looked at. Sign number 3, slower recovery periods. So as I said, protein helps with repair and recovery. Therefore, if your protein's not up to scratch, you might actually see that your recovery is a bit more delayed than usual. And of course, that's not what you want. Whether you're a regular gym goer who's just trying to be their best, or you're a competitive athlete who's trying to compete for a title, recovery is key. And the faster you recover, the better. Not to mention all the adaptations that it can help with when you recover properly. So recovery a bit slower than usual, maybe go and check your protein. Have a look at it, see if maybe it needs a bit of work. And finally, sign number 4 is you're noticing that cravings are a bit more higher than usual, specifically for things like, for example, very high sugar cravings and those sort of things. Now, there's not a complete exact science to this, so keep that in mind. It's not like, oh, you're suddenly getting cravings, it must mean that protein is lacking. There are other things that can obviously influence it as well. But what I've seen with many people and what people have told me and what I've experienced myself in the past is that when protein is not really consumed well enough, not only is your hunger not regulated, but you start craving other foods a bit more. Protein is sometimes kind of like an unofficial kind of appetite regulator and craving regulator in some sense. So it's just more of a niche thing to look at, but it's something to worth consider is if you're noticing yourself craving a bit more than usual, maybe just look at protein, maybe up it a bit, see if it helps. So there you go, 4 signs that you may not be eating enough protein. I hope these 4 signs help you. I hope it gives you the insight you need to then look at your nutrition, audit it, see where you can kind of fix and fill the gaps and level up your nutrition and see better results. Now what I want you to do is comment below and let me know which one of these 4 signs are you currently experiencing or have experienced in recent times. Let me know in the comments below. As always, hit the like button if this video has been helpful, show it some love and show me that this video has actually helped you and change your perspective and knowledge. Now, until next time, stay classy, have a good one, see you later, bye.